Have you ever wondered whether your calling is to earn your own money or to trust someone enough to provide for you? I'm going to show you the natal chart of a woman who became very wealthy through her husband, and her second house is empty. Now, I posted a video about this topic the other day, and it got so much engagement that I wanted to elaborate. There's no way I can respond to every question individually, so I'm hoping this video gives you more insight, okay? Your natal chart can offer clues about your calling, and I'm going to use Priscilla Presley's natal chart as an example so I can show you what this looks like from natal chart to physical manifestation, all right? First, I'm focusing on the second house, which represents the money you make and the assets you accumulate. If it's blank, that means there are no planets in it. That does not mean you can't make money. It may mean that making money is not the central lesson or calling you're meant to develop in this lifetime. Some of us are here to learn financial self-reliance. Some of us may be here to learn the much more challenging lesson of trusting someone enough to provide for us. An empty second house can be a major indicator that you may be meant to be taken care of. Now, there is always more to the story. So don't take this as black and white, but if you're curious, it's absolutely worth looking into. Here's Priscilla's chart. Now, I chose her for two reasons. First, everyone knows who she is because she was Elvis Presley's only wife. Second, thousands and thousands of Elvis fans have called her a gold digger. I've questioned her motives too. But when I look at her chart, it makes me less judgmental because her calling is crystal clear. She did exactly what she came here to do. Now look at this. Empty second house. Then look at Jupiter in the 8th house, the house of other people's money. Jupiter is the planet of blessings, expansion, and luck, okay? Elvis made that money. No one handed Elvis anything. He earned it. Priscilla was then placed in a position of managing his estate. Guess where estates fall? 8th house. Now look at her 7th house, because this is where it gets really interesting. The first house represents the self, and the 7th house represents your relationship with the other person. This is where marriage sits. She has her vertex in the 7th house, along with her part of fortune. The vertex is your natural law of attraction point. It speaks to destiny and fate. It shows where things come to you without you having to force them. Her vertex is in Leo, all right? Leo loves quality, luxury, and shiny things. Elvis gave Priscilla plenty of shiny things. Cars, diamonds, jewelry, and the man had impeccable taste. If he had it, it was the best quality money could buy. Her part of fortune, also here, right there, with Cancer. The part of fortune shows where abundance flows. Cancer is associated with feelings, emotions, tears, water, property, and family. All of those themes apply to the life Priscilla stepped into with Elvis. They had multiple properties, some near water, and they were part of a very tight family unit. Elvis kept his family close and showered them with abundance. And if you know anything about their history, you know there were a lot of tears and a lot of emotions too. So, no, this does not all boil down to what's in your 2nd and 8th houses. There's always more to the story, but if your 2nd house is blank, dig deeper. And if your 2nd and 8th houses are both blank, then okay. Where's Jupiter? Jupiter is the planet of blessings, luck, and expansion. Which house is Jupiter in? Wherever Jupiter is, that's an area where blessings can flow. Also, look at the 11th house because that's the house of gain. See if Jupiter is setting there. Here's another trick to find more clues. Find your part of fortune. We'll use Priscilla's as an example. Now count 11 houses over, and whatever house you land in, that's where money will be made. In her case, this is crazy accurate. 11 over is her 5th house. The 5th house is music, entertainment, concerts, and things that bring you joy. Elvis Presley made a whole lot of money performing live, and the joy he brought to his fans was monetized and still is to this day. And much of that landed in Priscilla Presley's hands. So sometimes you have to look closer and dig deeper to find the truth. But an empty second house is one of those obvious things that gets my attention right away. When I see it, I immediately take a closer look and my eyes go straight to that 8th house. Lastly, if you instinctively feel like you're meant to be provided for, you're probably right. If you instinctively feel like you're meant to provide for yourself, then you're probably right. But your natal chart can confirm whatever intuitive hits you receive.